Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're looking at something special, a pair of custom Michael Keaton head sculpt for the McFarlane Batman figures, made by Dad Bod Customs, a local customizer here in the Philippines. Now, I found this through his Shopee store, and I have to say, these are some of the best upgrades you can get for your Batman 1989 figures. Let's take a closer look. Now, before anything else, again, this is something that I found through the Shopee app. Now, I am from the Philippines, and this is a very popular online app store. I'm not sure if it is available internationally, but I think it is more popular here in Asia. Although I think some store does provide international shipping if you are from the US. And the name of the store is this one, the Dad Bod Customs. Now, does he ship internationally? I don't know. I am not connected with this store or supplier. I'm just someone that is looking for a better McFarlane Keaton head sculpt because McFarlane has not really provided us with the perfect Michael Keaton likeness. So in my search for it, I just fall upon this store in Shopee app, which is called Dad Bod Custom. Now, if you are from the Philippines, you can get a copy of this head sculpt here. But if you are from another country, I'm not sure if he does ship internationally. But again, I think through the Shopee website, you can chat to the supplier and maybe make arrangement with him. So let us continue with the review. Now, he did ship them through this packaging. So I actually ordered two types of kitten head sculpt. One will be the mesh one. So I ordered one mesh head sculpt. And then the other one is this is actually the one that I like that and caught my attention. The Unmasked head sculpt. Starting with the masked Batman head sculpt. Right away, the likeness is there. The sculpt really captures Michael Keaton's look under the cowl. Sharper details, better proportions, and it just feels more accurate compared to the stock McFarlane head. On the figure, let's see how it will look. Now, just to give you an idea what the peg on the head sculpt look like here. Now, I had to dip it into hot water because it was kind of hard to remove the original. Now, let us try putting this in. Okay, it's also kind of hard, so I might need to hit this up too. And here it is. Man, it looks good. This is definitely an upgrade with your McFarlane Michael Keaton Batman. And just look at that. Now, as an added bonus, I know this won't be accurate because the Michael Keaton batsuit basically doesn't have articulation on his neck, but in the case of this one, he actually can look down better, but there will be a gap there. So you can just adjust it like that. So yeah, you can look down better. You can actually look up more, but again, there will be a gap there, but you can work it like that. So you can actually look up I'm actually wondering if the peg is too long for this, but what do you think, guys? Is the peg too long? Does his neck look too long? Should I maybe look for a shorter ball peg? But I don't know. But for now, I think this would work. It could work for me right for now. Anyway, let us look at the other one, the Unmasked Michael Keaton head sculpt. Before I go with the mask head, I was actually planning on putting the mask head with this figure, the McFarlane Batman 1989 version. I actually put it here, but this is the one from the Ultimate six pack Batman, but I like this one more. And I realized that if you put it here, it actually fits better because when you look up, the gap is not there. You can actually look up, the gap is not there. Then you can look down, and the gap is not as obvious as the one on the six pack Batman side to side. So, yeah, this is where I'm going to put this head sculpt permanently with the 1989 Batman. And the other one will be having the unmasked head. Okay, so let's go with the unmasked head. So it is compatible with the Batman in the six pack, but I think it looks better on this one, on the Batman 1989 one. Although in the case of this one, I do like the material of the cloth cape that they use here compared to this one. I mean, just look at that. I don't really like this material. I don't know why McFarlane kept using this material for the cloth cape. It doesn't drop naturally compared to this one. I mean, just look at this one. It drops naturally. I like this one better. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go with the unmasked Keaton head. Now on to the unmasked head sculpt, which is the one that actually got my attention and why I decided to buy from this store. I mean, just look at that. Honestly impressed. Having seeing this online, I am honestly impressed even more. This one captures a young Michael Keaton with striking accuracy. The facial structure, the paint application, and the hair detail. It's easily one of the best Keaton likeness I've seen in this scale. It instantly elevates the figure when displayed without the cowl. Now I'm actually wondering if this will fit well with any of the McFarlane, suited figure. Anyway, let's first try it with the Batman figure. And guys, here it is. And yeah, it fits perfectly with the Batman six pack figure. And man, I'm really amazed with the likeness. And just look at that. That's the young Michael Keaton. Now, they also have unmasked head sculpt for Batman Forever and The Dark Knight Rises. What's his name? Christian Bale. But from the picture, I'm actually interested with the Batman Forever. But from the picture, it doesn't really look that much closer to Val Kilmer. But I'm just wondering that if in hand, it also looks like this one because this one on the picture it does look like Michael Keaton, but on hand it actually looks better. And just look at that. Maybe I'm gonna try on that Val Kilmer head sculpt. Okay, guys, after being amazed with that unmasked head, I was actually thinking if I can have a Bruce Wayne civilian figure. Now, I was actually thinking which McFarlane figure are in a suit, and I thought, well, this Lex Luthor, but I really don't like this color on him. I don't think Bruce Wayne will wear this color, but anyway, I'm actually more interested with this Scarecrow one, but the problem with the Scarecrow is this, this wash dirt thingy on it. So I guess some painting might be needed for it, but again, guys, I'm not really a customizer, so is there a way to remove that or do I have to paint it? For you guys who knows how to customize figure, can you give me an idea how to remove that? Do I have to paint the whole suit or is there a way to remove that without removing the black paint? Anyway, I think this is not painted. I think it's the color of the plastic itself. So maybe I can remove this. So if you guys can give me an idea on it. So looking at the peg, I think this is the same peg as the used by the Batman figure. But yeah, since because of the dirt on that one, I'm also gonna use the Luthor figure, which I think also have the same peg. So let us test it. So it is. It does look good in the suit, but the problem is the color of the skin is not the same. This is the color of the skin of the scarecrow. I mean, just look at that neck. It's not the same color. So some customization might be needed, some painting might be needed, but the head does fit pretty good. So what other McFarlane figures wears this suit? Guys, can you remind me? There are other figures that may be more closer to the skin tone that I can use, which is using the same mold. I right now I can't think of anything because I really like how this suit looks like, but the problem is yeah, the skin tone and that dirt. Anyway, let's try it on the Luthor. So here he is on the Lex Luthor body mold, and I think when it comes to the skin tone, it is closer compared to the Scarecrow. But the problem I think on this one is that I think its neck is too small. Do you think it looks like it doesn't have any neck? I have a feeling that it looks like it doesn't have any neck. I think it fits better on the Scarecrow figure, so I might have to experiment on how to customize this one because I don't really like the I don't really have that much connection with the Scarecrow figure on this one, so I might try to experiment and learn how to customize and paint this one because on the Lex Luthor one, it looks like it doesn't have any neck. I don't like that. I like it more here. Yeah, this one. I think this one looks better. I'm gonna have to learn to paint or at least find someone who knows how to. Because this definitely looks like a good Bruce Wayne figure. So here's my verdict. If you own the McFarlane 1989 Batman or the six-pack Keaton Batman collection, these head sculpt from Dad Bod Customs are a massive upgrade. The mesh version finally gives us a true Keaton Batman look, while the unmasked head is the closest likeness I've seen for the actor at this scale. They completely transform the figure and are well worth checking out. If you're interested, make sure to support this talented local customizer and visit Dad Bod Custom Store at Shopee. For me, These are must-have upgrades for any Keaton Bat fan. But again, guys, I have no affiliation with Dad Bod Customs. I'm just a fan. This is my first time buying from them, and maybe it won't be the last. Okay, guys, that wraps up the review of this custom Michael Keaton head sculpts. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more reviews of action figures, collectibles, and custom upgrades. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.